We're in Avondale, Rhode Island at the Pendleton Chapman Farm. This is a mid-18th century farmstead that actually runs to the water. They originally raised sheep here as well as other farming activities, and it's been an active farm up until relatively recently. The Pendleton Chapman house was dismantled because of the structural issues relating to the rot and deterioration. So you can see we numbered the frame, took it all apart, and reassembled it. The challenges in restoring an old home are first making sure you've got the right materials. We maintain a large inventory of components, and those components are for our clients. I don't really sell it to the public as a retail outlet, so we maintain a healthy inventory of parts and pieces for old houses. So the first step is making sure you got all the right components. The second step is the skill set. Most of my employees have been with me for 20 plus years. They love the work, they like the challenges that are associated with it, but they're all very talented woodworkers. So having a crew that are your employees is essential. Having subcontractors doesn't really work with restoration. You have to have dedicated, talented woodworkers that are going to be there day in and day out, so you can build on each job, learn from that job, and become more proficient at the art of restoration. One of the things I really love about old homes is that every single component in that house was made by a person. A person made the glass. A person made each nail. One person hand-planed each of the boards. Each molding, each window sash was made by a person. The capacity to reuse existing historic material is always one we've embraced. We like to recycle, and so we consider dismantling and reassembling an 18th century building a major recycling event. In this case, we brought some other materials in. For example, the first floor floors were worn out. They were worn to the point where they weren't usable. So when a building is going to be demolished, we'll come in. If we can't save the building in its entirety, then we take the components and reuse them in historic homes. Preserving the past is a safe place for me. It's a time when things were simpler. And so I like to see as much conservation and restoration done as is possible.